Hey, this is Bukku. Today I'm going to show you my CS2 inventory. I spent a lot of time making it, honestly, and I'll go into depth on what most things mean. Hope you enjoy. Okay, starting off, this is my Steam profile. As you can see in the description, I have a very short piece of lore behind my skins. Underneath is a CT side loadout, with the sun and a cloud which is at the top. Then it has trees either side which bring you down to the T side loadout, which at the bottom has a couple of bushes to indicate the ground. I also managed to get a couple of badges which fit with the jungle theme. This is how my inventory looks on my profile. As you can see, there are no souvenir skins or stat track skins. This is because I hate having a mixture of different types of skins and would rather keep it cohesive. So the reason I chose to use the Dust 2 pin was because it has camo on it. It's not very foresty, mind you, but it kind of works. To be honest, it's the only one with camo on it. The weapon skins you're currently seeing on screen are ones I don't use, I just have for the sake of it. I don't use them because I simply just don't use the guns when playing the game. So skip to this time on screen if you don't want to see them and you just want to see the loadouts and the skins I actually use in game. And so we begin with the CT side. I really like this agent. I feel like she fits perfectly with the theme and all the skins that I have on my guns. She also has a Hydra patch on her right shoulder, which unfortunately you can't see right now. The CT knife is the M9 bayonet because, well, I felt it was the one that made the most sense. This took a long time to track down as I was looking for one with the perfect hole, as I personally feel like trying to find this is the most important thing when tracking down an M9 bayonet. Mission accomplished is a quote from one of the Rambo movies. I chose this because in the movie he slams his M9 next to his target and says mission accomplished. I'm also very proud of the gloves I got for the CT side too, as they're very clean despite only being minimal wear, and they make sense being on a CT agent. They also look stunning when paired with the M9 bayonet Forest DD Pat. You're going to see a lot of stair stickers. This is mostly due to the fact that there's not enough jungle or forest themed stickers. I also hate putting stickers on the handles of pistols, so this is why you're only going to see 3. The reason I chose to have the gold stickers on the USP forest leaves is because I felt like it fit with the darker tone of the skin. The Desert Eagle was a very tough skin to choose from as it doesn't have any camo themes at all. I was very divisive on whether I should settle with the Emerald Jormungand. In the end I did, as it does have a very Aztec feel to it. The quote, "They drew first blood," is from the first Rambo movie. The reason I picked it for this gun is because I mostly use this gun if the enemy uses it first, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, so with the Scout, I chose to use these stickers as I feel when using the Scout, you're striking your enemies very quickly, much like a snake would in the wild. I also settled for the paper versions because I don't like the way the hollow ones shine with the rainbow assortment of colours. Scown is an insult that the natives use in the movie Avatar. The reason I chose to put it on the M4A1 is because they are silent but deadly as they use bow and arrows, and this gun is, well, also silent but deadly. I added the Na'vi stickers to it because the natives are also called the Na'vi. It uses "the jungle" is a quote from the first Predator movie. I felt like it was very fitting with this skin because a chameleon also uses the jungle to hide from its foes. I went with the gold stare stickers again because much like the USP, it fits better with the darker tone. Broken Arrow is a quote from the movie We Were Soldiers. It was a code name for an artillery strike, and as we all know, the AWP in this game is like heavy artillery, so I felt it was very fitting. I went with the stare stickers again because, well, they're leaves, and what grows on trees? Leaves, of course. This is a skin I've had in my inventory for quite a long time. I honestly don't use it anymore, but I don't think I'll ever get rid of it. The quote, "Life finds a way," is from Jurassic Park, which is obviously very fitting for this skin and what's happening on it. I felt like the bullet impact sticker fit perfectly on it too. Now we move on to the T-side loadout. I chose this agent because she fits perfectly with the role and what I was going for, and as you can see there's a howl patch on her chest which is an insignia for her company. I chose the flip knife because it felt like it was the most fitting when it came to imagining a worn out guerrilla warfare terrorist group that only has access to old and tired weapons. Stick around is also a quote from Predator. Honestly, it's a bit of a reach, but I chose this for the flip knife because when it's activated it sticks out. The hand wraps were also perfect for the theme too, as I can't imagine a soldier that's living in the jungle wearing a full-on pair of specialist gloves. "Never forgive myself" is a quote from We Were Soldiers. The main reason I put it on this Glock is because, well, I'll never forgive myself for spending so much money on such a cheap looking skin. "No Time to Bleed" is a quote from the movie Predator. The reason I picked it for this skin is, well, obviously it has red on it, that's like blood, but also whenever I'm using these pistols I always feel like I'm running in like a madman, like there's no time to bleed. "Knock knock" is also a quote from the movie Predator. There's not much to this, I think it's pretty obvious. It's very fitting for the sawn-off because I can imagine someone barging into a room and saying knock knock before blasting them away with this gun. The UMP was a nightmare, to be honest. Much like the Deagle, this was one that didn't get any love with camo skins either, so I had to settle with the only one that was available, and even then I only like using it on T-side, which is a shame because this skin would look great with the CT gloves. "The jungle is alive" is a quote from the movie Predator. There's not much to this, I felt it was very fitting for the skin and the way it looks. "Call me snake shit" is a quote from the movie We Were Soldiers. When I heard it, I immediately thought, okay, this has to go on the T-Sides AWP. It's so perfect for the skin and the stickers. "You're one ugly motherfucker" is a quote from the Predator movie. The reason I picked this is because during the movie, when Arnie says this to the Predator, it's when he's taken off the mask, and the stickers almost resemble that. And that about wraps up the video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it if you did. I'll leave you with a nice clip of mine to end the video with. Have a good day.
One low B. One still low.
Nice.
Nice.
Donut.
Donut. I can smoke donut
should use
off.
my ult.
Oh no, I can't. I lied.
What?
Cute.
What the fuck?
I think a good game there, Charlie, are we?